So rolling on to our second pre-final day. It'll be 12 laps. This will be your Rotax Micromax. Joe Nunez setting quick time earlier this morning in qualifying with a 41.460. Joe starting this weekend second in the point standings. Again, picked up a win in race weekend number 4 at Ocala. Yeah, and he's got 3 podium finishes this season. Joe Nunez on the pole. Outside row 1, your points leader in the 123, Humberto Peretta. Humberto with a qualifying effort of 41.551. Humberto coming off a very good run on the podium. Finished second at Ocala, race weekend number 4. Picked up the win in race weekend number 2. He'll be outside row 1. Starting third, Lucas Rodriguez in the number 95. Lucas sits third in the point standings. Best finished third. He did that in race weekend number 3. Ashton Chilton starting fourth in the 56. And starting fifth, the Georgia driver Ryan Rackley in the number 30. So field to come off that big high bank turn, the Monza turn on the south end of the track. They'll get set to go 12 laps. Tag Junior coming up next, followed by Mini Rock. So underway in our pre-finals here at the 103rd Street Sports Complex here in Jacksonville, Florida. Lewis Satterley, our flagger, will give them the green. We're underway. Good traffic as they're side-by-side, shuffled around outside lane. Now they'll get into single file formation off of turn number 3. That's Humberto Peretta, started outside row 1, started to watch traffic come to the inside of him and is able to find a spot, get it right back into second. And Humberto will come into that sweeper turn, holding on to that second position. Off to a pretty good nose-to-tail start. Joe Nunez in the 24. With Humberto Peretta staying right with him as they come off of turn number 3. Staying right with him. Picking up the pace. That's the 95 machine of Lucas Rodriguez. Lucas going to stay right with him. They'll head into turn number 6, tightening them up. Yeah, they talked about qualifying effort. Joe Nunez, 41.460 in qualifying. Was quick enough to put him on the pole position. Humberto Peretta with a 41.551 in qualifying. They'll work their way off the Monza turn. It's heating up now to be a 3-cart battle as they come down the straightaway. Lucas Rodriguez with a good run here in lap number 2. Stays right there with your leaders. Meantime, Ryan Rackley trying to make some noise, trying to get around. 4th place running. Ashton Chilton going to be denied in turn 1. Top 3 drivers, Nunez, Peretta, and Rodriguez. Nose to tail into turn number 5. So same running order. It's Nunez, Humberto, Peretta, and Rodriguez. Still nose to tail off at turn number 3. Nobody making a move now as they'll head into turn 4. Good nose to tail battle. Humberto Peretta, your points leader, peeking to the inside as they come into turn number 6. Yeah, Ryan Rackley finally making it around Ashton Chilton, the Georgia driver. Ryan Rackley sits 5th in the point standing. His best finish 2nd. That was way back in opening weekend at Monticello. Joe Nunez, quick time, lap number 3, 40.848, and he's got the quick cart right now. We'll see if Humberto can make that move. They continue to go nose to tail as they head through turn number 1. Nunez, Peretta, Rodriguez still nose to tail off of turn number 3. Nobody going to get out of line as Humberto Peretta, your points leader, running the tire tracks of your race leader into turn number 6. Joe Nunez. Again, Joe finishing on the top spot in Ocala, and he's really picked it up after not a bad run in Monticello where he finished 6th, but he's had 2 second-place finishes and a win in race number 4. So he's actually picked it up a little bit better for Joe Nunez. Nunez going to lead him down the back stretch. This will be 5 laps in, this time by Boy, Humberto Peretta just pushing Nunez all the way to the entry to turn number 1, then backs out of it. Kind of lets Nunez sail out ahead of him, but still picks up the pace as they come off of turn number 3. And Humberto Peretta staying right behind your race leader. 5 laps in. This is your 12-lap pre-final. Rotax Micromax, your pole sitter, Joe Nunez. Had set quick time earlier this morning, has led every lap so far, but he's under the gun as they work through the sweeper turn. Now off the Monza turn they come. Big high bank Monza turn on that south side of the track. Now a good run as they come down the backstretch. As he got a brand new leader into turn number 1. Humberto Peretta brings the 123 to the top spot. So a lead change here at the halfway point. Humberto Peretta, your leader. Nunez second. Rodriguez now running in the 3rd position. Running 4th, it'll be Ashton Chilton. That's been a good little seesaw battle between Chilton in the 56 and Ryan Rackley, the Georgia driver. Lap or 2 ago, Ryan got around Ashton. Now Ashton back up into 4th. So 6 down, 6 to go. 2 different leaders so far. You split the top spot. Peretta, your points leader. Joe Nunez. Now they're nose to tail as they come back into turn number 1. This time led by your points leader, Humberto Peretta. Tell you, Lucas Rodriguez might be in the best bird seat in the house right now as he sits in that 3rd position watching all the action going on as they work their way into turn number 6. Ryan Rackley trying to work around Ashton Chilton again. There's a battle that's been going on now. Ryan will go to the inside. He'll make the pass for 4th. So 7 laps complete, 12-lap pre-final. Humberto Peretta in the 123, trying to add to that points lead. So I had to lock up that 2014 points championship. So Peretta still holding on, nose to tail as they come off at turn number 5, led by the 123, Humberto Peretta. Humberto going to open up about a cart length advantage now, carries a little bit of room into turn number 6. So 8 laps in, 4 laps to go. They'll make their way through the sweeper turn. Making that right-hand turn now, they'll make their way into the Monza turn. So midway down the backstretch they come, led by Humberto Peretta, under the gun now in the entry to turn number 1. As Nunez will keep the heat on him as they come off of turn number 2. 9 laps complete. Peretta, Nunez, and Rodriguez continue to go nose to tail. They'll make their way through that sweeper turn. I'm telling you, got to keep an eye on that number 95, Lucas Rodriguez. He may be in the perfect spot. As they do battle ahead of him, they'll make their way into the Monza turn. So here they come off the Monza turn. Same running order. Somebody will have to make a move here soon because the laps are starting to dwindle down. As Peretta under the gun again, keeps the heat right on him. That'll be Joe Nunez. Nunez right there in the middle of the sandwich as they exit off at turn number 3. Lewis going to show them 2 to go this time by. Final 2 circuits to go. Field works their way into turn number 6. Gaspin back at lap number 3, running in that 2nd spot. Joe Nunez with a 40.848. The old story, you can be catch him, but can you pass him? He's got the quick cart right now, Joe Nunez, and he's trying to work his way around Humberto Peretta. Now they exit off the Monza turn. Little bit of a gap there. Again, continue to get a good run. Joe Nunez, and I said he's got a run, and he's got the lead in turn number 1. 2nd time up front, Joe Nunez. And again, it may be too soon here in Jacksonville. You know what happens. Going into that final turn. Now, Humberto says, I don't care. I want it back again. Your 4th lead change. So Humberto Peretta back up front through the sweeper turn. And again, Joe Nunez, you know, if you come to watch this racing here on this track, is you got a long straightaway going into turn 1. That's where they draft. And you always see that lead change at the end. We'll see how it plays out. Can your points leader, Humberto Peretta, protect that lead? Here they come. Now, side by side for the lead. Nunez definitely got the power. He's got the lead. Our 5th different lead change. As they come into turn number 2, Joe Nunez, the advantage and the win. He'll bring the 24 to the winner's circle. Peretta coming home second. Rodriguez will finish third. How about the battle for fourth as Ryan Rackley will seal that spot. Rackley picks up fourth. Fifth, it'll be Aston Chilton. So there it is. Nunez, your winner in the Rotax Micromax.